Now, when I listen to it, it sounds like it's one take. Is that the case?
That's the miracle of
No,
studio.
okay,
No,
okay.
so what we would do is we would do a live take
Yep.
to begin the track, but normally it was only two of us playing.
Okay.
The single Low and Slow, which is maybe
Play a little bit if you like. Is that coming through?
I can hear it.
Oh. Yeah.
So the way we started that was with myself on piano and JC, our drummer, on drums, live together in one room. And we specifically tried with this song to get a sound that was very much like Les McCann and Eddie Harris live at the Montreux Jazz Festival in 1968 or 9, where they did a recording that became kind of a hit called of Roberta Flack's song Compared to What, and it's very spacious and it sounds very roomy. And so we set up one microphone at the end of the room, one microphone by the drums, and one above the piano, and that's the whole rhythm track, is just those three mics.
Okay.
And then we just overdubbed everything, piece by piece onto the top of that, but obviously with an ear for making it sound as live as possible, you know. I have done live records before. The first record I did with the Harlem River Noise was entirely live. Every single thing was live. The vocals all at the same time. The vocals, the bass, the guitar, the drums. And we did the entire album in 2 days. We did 5 tracks a day. And I will never do that again. Just because it was so great, but at the same time so stressful, because you have this entire workload that you need to get through, and at a certain point it just becomes about checking boxes instead of doing anything actually creative or musical. So,
Right.
I'm just glad to be in this space now and not necessarily going back. But hey, maybe. I mean, all the original rockabilly records were made that way. Even the Beatles, I was talking about before, even the Beatles made Please Please Me in one day, famously made the entire album, apart from the singles that had already been released, which were Love Me Do and Please Please Me. The rest of the album recorded entirely in a day,
Well, that was my question, and somewhat my point was that, with the sound that you're going for, were you also going authentically for the way that sound was created, and to also, get any of the mistakes that happen when you do
Exactly. Yeah, mistakes are good.
takes?
It's hard to accept it in the moment that the mistake is good, because you tend to obsess about it. Actually, that's why I think tape works so well for capturing an authentic performance, is because you can't really say, like on a tape, like we made our album The Road to Tomorrow on a 16-track tape recorder, and you can't edit words and phrasing. You can edit, like, if you want to punch in, which is basically like singing only a part of the take. Like if I had a fully realized vocal take and then I wanted to re-sing the second verse because there was something I didn't like about it, that's easy enough to do. But anything else you can't really mess with it because it's on tape, unless you were to take it and put it in Pro Tools, So I don't know. I think I feel like my brain, at least, knowing that can't happen, I just sort of go into a more realistic performance space when I'm performing in front of a microphone and there's a tape recorder. It's way easier for me than when I'm singing onto a computer and I know that I have to get it perfect or make it perfect, or I think I do. Maybe it's it's all in my head, But that's what works for me. I think there's certain producers out there that can help singers get really, really amazing sounds in the digital world, and I just maybe I'm just not in that realm.